Hello students, welcome back. In this class you will learn about formatting in Word. So first I would like to tell you about formatting. So basically formatting is a term which includes all the ways that you can apply to change the appearance of the text in a document. That means if we want to apply some changes in a document in the appearance of some text, that is known as formatting. So here, as you are able to see students, what I have done, I have applied this particular thing now. See the formatting in Word which I have written, the effects you are seeing, the color you are seeing, the language style you are seeing. That means these all about formatting. Fine. So this particular thing we are going to learn in today's session, how to do this kind of formatting. So changing the look of text and the layout of a document can add interest and help readers understand information more quickly and easily. So by the way the text is appear in front of you, by that you are going to get attract, then you start watching the things, you start seeing the things. So formatting means make your things more presentable. Fine. So MS Word offers you various formatting features. Fine. So first we will learn the definition of formatting. Formatting means changing the way a document looks to make it more attractive and understandable. Fine. So that means make changes in your document so that it can look more attractive and people can understand it properly. Like here you are able to clearly see this is my heading. Fine. This you able to see that I have given this particular paragraph. This is my paragraph. Fine students. So next, formatting feature in MS Word. What kind of features MS Word is providing for doing the formatting? First is character formatting. You can format a particular character. Then paragraph formatting. It provides you the way in which you can format your paragraph. And the last one is your page formatting. Fine. So these all things we will see practically. In this session I will try to cover character formatting and paragraph formatting only. For the page formatting we will see in the next session. Fine. First thing which you should know before doing anything in the formatting, in which particular software we are doing this particular thing, in MS Word. So all of you first know how to open MS Word. So here I am going to tell you the steps how to open MS Word. For that I am just going to exit from this particular presentation. Fine. And then here click on the start button. After clicking on the start button, click on all programs. Then after clicking on the all programs, you must have to go and search for the Microsoft Office. Fine. So here I am just doing this particular task. I have clicked on all programs. Then I am just looking for Microsoft Office. You can also type in the search box. So here is my Microsoft Office. Here I will select MS Word 2007. It is there in my system, so that is not a problem. So students, here what we are going to learn, the first thing according to the course content. First I am telling you how to format the character. Fine. Suppose I have written format. Fine. So these particular words I want to do some formatting on this particular word. For that first you have to select this full word. Here I have selected the word. Then you have to click theme fonts and just give the font whatever you like. Here I have given this Elgrin. Then click here and just give the font size, and from here just give the color to your particular font. By this way you can format your characters. Fine. Now the next thing which I will tell you, how to format paragraph. For that you have to write one paragraph first. Here the size is 72, so I am going to decrease the size. 24 is enough. So I have already copied that formatting definition. So here I am just pasting it. As you are able to see, the same format which we have applied on this particular text has applied to our paragraph also. But if we want to change, same we have to select the whole paragraph, then select particular language, theme font. After selecting the theme font, just give the size if you want to increase or decrease. Fine. And you can also change the color from this particular option. Fine. So I hope till here it's clear to all of you how to format paragraph. That means how to change the theme font, increase the size and change the color of the particular paragraph. Fine. So now we will see how to add shading to your paragraph. Fine. For that, where you have to go, all of you are seeing this particular tool, that is your paragraph section. From here you want to give the shading. So here just see this particular shading option. It is written shading also, this bucket tool. Click here and just choose the color which you want to give. That means by which you want to shade your text. You can also click here for the more color options, and you can choose the color whatever you like. Fine. So here I have chosen this particular color. So again I am telling you what are the steps for adding shading to a paragraph. First you have to select the paragraph. See students, again I am repeating these steps for you. First you have to select the paragraph. Fine. Select the paragraph for adding the shading to your paragraph. Then go to home tab. Here I am already on the home tab. After going to the home tab, you have to come to the paragraph group. In the paragraph group, click on the arrow next to the shading. That is the shading option. Click to the arrow which is next to this shading option. Then under the theme color, click on the color which you want to use to shade your selection, and the shading will be applied on the selected paragraph. So from here, as we have chosen the color, I am choosing this particular color. So this shading have applied to my paragraph. Fine. The thing which you have to remember here, if you will choose more dark particular shade, so you have to change your font color also. Fine. So just make the things clear. Whatever the shade color you are selecting, just make sure whatever the words you have written on that should not disappear. Like here all the words are clear now. In similar way you have to choose the color wisely that will match on your particular text color. Fine. So next thing which we will learn, that is how to add border to a paragraph. What we have done shading. Now we want to add border to our paragraph. So for that you have to select the paragraph again. So whatever the changes you have to apply, student, you have to select the things first. Fine. So for changing the border for this particular paragraph, I have to select the paragraph in which I want to add the borders. Fine. Then I will click on the border button in the paragraph group. That means this option is again available in home tab. So here come in paragraph, click here, that is your border option. Select the border which you want to give. You can, so from here I am selecting the all borders. Fine. So here the borders are coming. Student, there is one more way from where you can just apply this border. So right now I'm just again disable the theme color. Then by this way you can apply the border, as well as what you can do, just click on this option, go to border and shading, and from here you can just choose the border from these options. Whatever the border you like, just click on this particular thing. Fine. If you want to fill anything, but here try not to fill anything. Fill means the color which we have given by shading option, that you can also give from this fill option also. Fine. So here I am just applying the border, and with the border I am also applying the shading. Fine. So border I have selected from this particular part, and for the shading I have clicked on shading, and I have selected this particular for shade my paragraph, or I can also choose the same yellow color which I have applied from there. Okay. And whenever you are applying the changes, just see here for the particular text you want to apply, or for the paragraph. Here for the paragraph I want to apply, I will click OK. See, this particular border I have selected, so this border is coming, as well as I have selected the shading option also, so the shading is also coming. Fine. So the next thing which we will learn, that is how to create or insert bullets and numbers. Fine. So that is also one of the important part, because whenever someone asks you to write some steps, like if I am going to give you the question, write steps how to open the MS Word. So for the steps you have to either choose your bullets or numbers, or if I am going to ask, tell me your 5 favorite things, like you will tell first chocolate, second ice cream, third toys, and whatever it will be. So for that, for listing purpose, you need to insert bullets or numbers. So here what I am going to write, I am going to write the steps for opening. Yes, write the steps to open whatever opening. I am just writing MS Word. Fine. Write the steps to open MS Word. So what you will write? You will write, like I have told you, click on start button. So you will write, click on start button. Fine, student. Then next step you will write, select Microsoft Office, and so on the steps you will write. Now these are the steps now, so we will just select these steps and we will click on the bullet over here. So by this way you can add the bullets. You can also click this particular part and you can just change the style of this particular bullet. So for now I just want to give this bullet, so I have selected. Within the same case, if you want to give the numbers, so here you will go, that is numbering. Select the particular format which you want to give. You want to give in numbering or alphabets or Roman numbers, that will depend up to you. So I am going to select the numbering option, and here I am just changing this indentation mark and I am just going to shift it here. So now it's all coming well. So by this thing you can write the steps in numbering format. So this is all about how to insert bullets and numbers, or how to add bullets and numbering. So in this class you have learned what is formatting, types of formatting, that means formatting teacher which word has given for you. Fine. Then how to format the paragraph. In the paragraph formatting we have seen how to add border and shading, as well as we have learned adding bullets and numbering. Fine, students. So your homework is you have to write the formatting definition, as well as you have to write how to open MS Word. Fine. So which we will learn, that is page formatting. Fine. So in the Word, it offers a variety of page layout and formatting options that affect how content appear on the page. So basically in the Word there are many page layout options are available, and it offering you how the content will appear on the screen. Fine. So first I will tell you how to set the page size. Fine. So for setting the page size, first you have to click on page layout. All of you are able to see here, students, that is page layout. Just click here. When you will click here, then you will find one option, that is size inside the page setup group. Just click on the size. So from here you can choose the different size like letter, legal, A4 size. So from here you can select the particular size, like right now I have selected A4 size. Fine. The next thing is, what is page margin? So page margin control the amount of blank spaces around the edges of the page in your document. Although they are usually left blank, they can actually contain items such as header, footer, page number, etc. So from here, if you are able to see, students, two bars are there. See, one from this side and another this bar. Fine. So these two bars are there. So basically right now my cursor is pointing here. Fine. My cursor is pointing here and it is blinking here. So that means जो अभी page margin है, that is left indent of your page which is set here. And if you will see this particular line, जो आपको ये line दिख रही है यहीं के just direct इसी position में यहाँ पर आपका page margin blink हो रहा है. तो if you want to reset this, so what you can do, you just click here and drag it. Fine. And just do it like this. Fine, students. So your page margin has been shifted. Similarly, if you want to shift it little up, you can just select here and do this kind of thing. Fine. So your page margin has been shifted that side. Fine. Again I am telling, see, if I will again click here on this particular path, when this particular option will come, then just drag it over there. Wait a minute, I am just closing this window. Come this side and drag this particular thing. Fine. So by this way you can set your margins. Fine. So there are many options available for setting the margin. When you will click margins, then you will find some default margin are there, like normal, that is 1 inch from top, bottom, left and right. Right side you can also see margin is there, and bottom side if you will see, then at the bottom also margin will be there. Fine. So if I will select the normal layout, so here I am selecting the normal. So by default it has applied the margin of my normal layout. You can select the narrow, that will give 0.5 from top bottom. Just see, after giving the narrow, this hello word has been shifted to leftmost side. Fine. So normal means the margin which you are having, that is 1 inch, and narrow margin is having half of the normal margin, that is 0.5 inch. Fine. So this in this particular option you can find different types of margin. According to your need you can apply these kinds of margins over there. Fine, students. So this is all about margins. You can also click on custom margin if you just want to give something else, like you want to start with the 0.8 inch. So 0.8 is not available. So what you will do, from here you just type 0.8 from the top, and from the left also if you want you can give 0.8, and right you want it 1 inch. Fine. What you want to give it for 1 inch. So like this you can give from bottom and to right also. So in this particular part I can customize the margin setting. Customize means I can give the margin according to my requirement and according to my need. Fine. Here you can also find two options: orientation, portrait and landscape. Portrait means when your papers is just, see over here, this is the portrait orientation. Fine. And when you will click on landscape, your page will change in this particular shape. Fine. Again, see, this is portrait and this is landscape. When you will hold your notebook straight and it is in rectangular in shape, that time your notebook is in portrait mode. Fine. When you will turn it at 90 degree, then it will become in the landscape mode. So right now I am working on the portrait mode and I have applied the setting. If you will see, that is 0.8, this is 1 inch. You can see here 6 to 7, that is 1 inch. So I have applied which setting? I have applied custom margins. Fine. Again, where you can choose the custom margin, click on custom margin, just give your settings here and press OK. Fine. So by this way you can set your margins and you can also set custom margin for your page. Now I will tell you how to add the page numbers. Fine. Sometime we want in the book, if you will observe, page numbers were written at the bottom now. Fine. So now I want page number should come at the bottom. So for that, what I have to do, I simply have to go into the insert tab. I am going to click on the insert tab. In the insert tab, go to page number, that is this side. In header and footer group you will find the page number, and in the page number just select the position of the page number where you want to place that particular number on your page. Top of the page you want to display, bottom of the page, page margin, current position, whatever you want to give. So I want at the bottom of the page. Fine. In the bottom of the page, again it will ask whether you want to give it left side or center or to the right side. Fine. I want to give it in the center. Fine, students. So just see, page number is coming here. I am showing you the full page. Just see, page number is coming at down. Fine. Here it is coming. Let me zoom it and show you. Might be you are not able to see. See, now it is coming here. That is your page number. Fine. If you want to give it at the top, you can also give the page number at the top. By going in the insert again, you can choose page number and you can just give top of the page. So it will display at top of the page. But basically at top of the page we used to give some headings. Fine. And in the footer we used to place this kind of numbers, page numbers. Fine. So you know, we have already discussed about the page orientation. What is portrait and landscape? Portrait means vertical edges of the page layout is longer than its horizontal edges. So right now the vertical edges is greater than your horizontal edges. So this is your vertical edge, this one. Fine. And this is your horizontal edge. So when your vertical edge is more than your horizontal edge, then this particular layout is known as portrait. And when we will going to change it in the page layout itself, from here I can change landscape. Fine. So in landscape, horizontal edges of the page is longer than the vertical edges. See, now the horizontal edges are longer. It is around 10 inch. Fine. And now your vertical edges is about 6 inch. Fine. अपोजिट हो गया ना. पहले क्या था, वर्टिकल एजेस जो थी वो 6 इंच थी और हॉरिजॉन्टल 10 थी. अब हॉरिजॉन्टल 10 हो गई और वर्टिकल 6 हो गई. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर ओरिएंटेशन. दैट डिफरेंस यू मस्ट हैव टू रिमेंबर, which I have told you right now. And how to change the orientation, that we have already seen. We have to click on the insert tab, then we have to click on the page layout, then we will click on orientation. In the orientation we will select portrait or landscape, whatever we want to select. Clear? So from here I am just removing this page number. That's it. And the next thing is, which we will learn about the section breaks. Section break means, suppose I have written something on this particular page. I am just copying some text from some file and I will paste over here. Fine. Like student, I have pasted this particular formatting definition over here. Let me zoom it out right now. Now see, if you are able to see, almost full page I have covered with this particular line. Now if I am just pasting this particular line again, then my new page has been started. Fine. All of you are observing now, this new page has been started. That means after a particular margin, it will start the new page. When you will reach at the bottom of your page, so then it will start a new page automatically in the Word. Fine. But suppose after writing this particular line, from here you want to break your page. That means from this particular line you want all the topic will come to the next page. In that case, what you will do, simply just see here. Let me just zoom it to show you. In that particular case, you have to click on the page layout. Here in the page setup section, click on break and click on page. Fine. So just see it down. From this particular point, your new page has been started. Just see here, this is the new page. Fine. This is your old page and here your new page has been started. Fine. Now I will tell you how to set the page border. Just go in this page layout, click on page border. Right now it is showing page border none. You can select different page borders like box, shadow, 3D or custom. Fine. I am selecting 3D and I am just going to select this. Fine. I am going to select this particular style. If you want to increase width, you can increase the width, but for that it is only this much width, and just press OK. So by this way you can apply the page border. Again I am telling you have to click on the page layout, then click on the page border, and from here also you can select some arts for applying on your page border. Like I am selecting this particular one. So by this way you can set the border of your page. Fine students. So in this class what we have learned how to set page margins and how to apply page border. Clear? And how to format that particular page. Basically page formatting we have learned. We have also learned about the orientation. The last thing of this chapter, this is how to change the page color. For changing the page color, just click on page layout. In the page layout option, see, just click on page layout. In the page layout option you will find page color. Just click on it and you can select any color for your page. Fine. So whatever the color you can like, you can give it to your page. Fine. It will apply to both of your pages. Clear students? So this all about your page formatting. We have covered full things in this particular video. We have covered how to format your paragraphs, and then we have learned how to format the page. Thank you for watching, students. Keep learning, keep growing. Have a nice day ahead.